Graveyard man doing without a mask again. I'm once again, you already know where I go to the favorite cemetery. I wasn't coming out here, but I decided to come out just for a little while. And as you can see, I'm always in all black. Always. I'm the only man that can stand out here in a hoodie and in 90-degree weather in the sun in all black. I always tell people it's good for me to be anemic. Now I was came in here just to get a little rest. And I was talking about to this one older guy. Said he was 77 years old and he walking around here. He doing better than I am. Cause right now I've been having a lot of back pain. Since last weekend, I've been having bad back pain. And this older guy, he comes in here through the cemetery. He says he like to come say hello to the people around here, the souls that are buried here. I still call them people because that's what they came as. That's what they left as. Like I said, it is always some of them still around that need somebody to talk to. And he told me about some female. I've been trying to find her grave, but he said he's seen her grave. She lived from 1899 to 2000. Now, that's, to me, it's an incredible person. But I've been walking, I've gone to where he said to go to, and I have not found her grave yet. Said it was just around this bend. I came over here twice, and I still haven't found her. She is somewhere over in this area. My whole thing is, I want to find her and I want to talk to her, have a conversation with her through the spirit box. Said she was just around here. I've been through here twice. And he said that she lived from 1899 to 2000. And all the tombstones, or the gravestones I've been looking, I gotta stop calling them tombstones. They're gravestones. Tombstones are that big building right there. These are gravestones. And it's remarkable to know that I'm in an area to where someone lived that long. Because that's how long I'm trying to make it. I'm really trying to make it till I'm in my 90s. 55 and got a heart of gold to make it till 90. That's my goal. He didn't tell me where she is. He just told me that he was walking and he asked himself if there was anybody, he wondered if anybody made it through the whole 1900s, and he said he seen her grave saying the year 1989 to 2000. So she lived a perfect time. Even though it's 2026, she lived a perfect time. It's 2026 and I found somebody that will soon be 100 years old. August 17th, she'll be 100 years old. Even though she's still not with us on this planet, her life still lives on. And it's always hurting to come through here. You see a lot of these graves, nobody really visit anymore. That's why I come out. There's somebody with a grave of 1911 to 2000. Maybe I'm getting closer. Maybe I'm getting closer. I hope he wasn't talking about this one, but he said she was 1899 to 2000, but this is 1911. Always gotta pick it up for a fallen soldier honor. Seems like the ground is a lot too hard to put it back in for him. And there we go. He's not a fallen soldier. He's just a forgotten soldier. I'm in an area where there's a lot of people that lived until 2000s, but I cannot find the one he said that was here from 1899 to 2000. But the whole thing is, just because they're gone don't mean that they're not beautiful souls. Just read a text from one of my friends at work, probably gonna make him a partner to my channel. Said he was at work cleaning the upstairs area. No air conditioner, no fans on, and he said paper just started moving toward the edge. There's a lot of haunting in my building. Still, I'm out here. Even with a bad back as mine, I'm still out here. Talking to the older man about me wanting to become governor. In his words, he told me that it's all rigged. I was telling him how I wanted to become governor of Michigan, and he said it's rigged to where even if I do get the most votes, it'll turn out that I get the less votes because it's rigged to who the government wants to be in office. But as I said, that is a lot strange, because how did Kwame Kilpatrick get into office? Kwame got into office. He did some kind of shady stuff to Detroit and went to jail for about about a year or a few months. But he went to jail. He got out of jail. He was ordered to pay Detroit back all his money that he stole from him. Crazy part is, he tried to become a pastor just to stop from paying it. But the government was keeping an eye on the money he was making. And by them keeping an eye on the money he was making, the judges have now said to bleed his bank account dry. See, the worst thing about it, Kwame Kilpatrick tried to use God just to get out of pain. That branch just fell out that tree over there. I thought it was a squirrel falling, but it was a branch. But, like I said, Kwame Kilpatrick was trying to use the Lord just to keep him from having to pay the state of Michigan back. You can't use God for that. I used thermal vision earlier. I didn't get nothing. Looks like somebody just brought a lot of tomatoes here and just dumped them all out. That's the forest down there. I like to come by here a lot because everybody knows the one part I'm going to. Should know by if you've been following me. Phoebe, Marion, James, Lara, or no, Clara. These are the Robinsons. Then back here, Hugo. Well, Hugh, he was in the Army. He was a corporal of the Army. And this one just got brother on it. Why would you just have brother on it? You got a spider web dug into there. Nice elderly ladies going by our way. They always speak. But I'm gonna do a quick ghost box session here because it's getting closer and closer to the time I have to go to work today. 12:50. I want to do a quick ghost box session. I've been out here since 10, walking around, talking to people. Always good to talk to people. I'm talking about not these people that are souls. I'm talking about living people. I talked to an older man. I talked to him for about 40 minutes. Older white man. He was born and raised in the 60s. Nice guy. Talked to me, told me about how things was for him growing up. He said he had a father that was a great guy who was a police officer, but his father hated prejudiced people. That's what a lot of things come into. There should be no prejudiced people around because God put everybody where He wanted to. He didn't put us where we wanted to be. It was His choice. That's what people gotta understand and remember. We're not in our bodies because we chose. We are in our bodies because God chose it. So all this prejudice mess needs to come to a stop because it's on both sides. You got white people being prejudiced to blacks, and you got black people being prejudiced to whites. And I see a lot of times on the internet where you got all these black people jumping on one white person because they don't like either their skin color or their clothing. Then you got some white people calling blacks the N-word or telling other races to go back to where they came from, which is funny to me because we don't belong or we don't own none of this land. God owns all of this. God made it, not us. So just because you were born here and it's called the United States of America doesn't mean you own this. Doesn't mean this is your land. This is God's land. God created nature, all of this. But I'm finna do a quick ghost box session because it is almost time for me to get out of here and get to work. And I always love coming over here and talking to the Robinsons. And I will tell you why I love talking to the Robinsons. Only reason why I love coming and talking to them because they love giving me a hard time. And being a pastor in practice, I got to show love wherever I go. And I'm trying to show love to the Robinsons. So, everybody in here knows me. To all of the beautiful souls, I come in love, peace, and happiness. Even for the witch over there, I come in love, peace, and happiness. And I'm going to tell you why I know that she's a witch. Because I used to be in witchcraft. And we used to go visit her. And we still call her mother. Why do we call her mother? Because she was in it before we were. And she knows a lot about it. But even though I'm a pastor in practice now, I'm still calling her mother. But I want to know if the Robinsons are still mad at me. You hate? What do you hate? Do you hate me? Yes? Why do you hate me? Shut up. Why are y'all telling me to shut up? What is the reason y'all hate me? Never done nothing wrong. I just come say hi to y'all a lot. What I ever do to y'all? Y'all don't like me being here? Wait for what? What did I do for y'all to hate me? That's all I want to know. I gotta talk a little louder. I can't understand you. It's a great city, yes. But I just want to know what I did to ever upset y'all. I like coming to talk to y'all. Yes, I do. Don't y'all like having company around? Yes, I do. I like being in y'all company. Next time I come, I'm gonna bring y'all flowers and set flowers down for you. Would y'all like that? You would like that? Okay. Can we be friends? Who? Me and all of y'all. Can we be friends? I would love to be friends with y'all. Okay, yes, that's a yes. Thank you for saying yes. I'm good. Okay, cool. Okay, there it is. There it is. I have now made friendship with the Robinsons. I'm glad y'all have accepted me to be your friend now. And like I said, the next time I come in here, I will bring you some flowers and sit right here. I had y'all some water right here, but it seems somebody took that away from here. But I'm gonna bring y'all some flowers. I'm gonna keep that promise. But like I said, I have to keep this short because I have to get back home because it's almost time for work. And as I see, I made friendship with them. That's a good thing. But I would like to stay longer and talk longer, but it's getting close to work and I have to go get ready. So, to which over there, love her to death. God is always saying, never hate. Love everyone. Love each other. Go out and give somebody a hug. That's the main thing. It's hot out. It is really hot out here. And like I said, I'm anemic, so I can take it for a while. I can sit here. I used to go to the beach and all black with a long black leather trench coat on and sit in the sun on the sand. And I didn't feel the heat like everybody else. I still don't feel it that much, but it's getting to that time that it's running out to where when the bottom of my neck starts sweating, that's when I start getting hot. So I got to go back in cool air and cool myself down for a moment and get ready for work. But as I said, go out, give somebody a hug. That's all they need is a hug. Never know what they are going through. And please stop the prejudiceness. Nobody likes prejudiced people because that's how you get yourself into too much mess. It's all on the internet. I don't like it. God has said we must not hate. So stop hating. We all got to live here in America together. Love one another. Stop all the fighting, all the gang wars. That's how our young people are ending up in these places. Got too many people running their mouths, and then they get themselves in trouble and don't know if what anybody got, and all of a sudden somebody comes back with a gun. We cannot do this no more. We want to get to heaven. We don't want to kill each other or kill or cause death to anybody and end up staying here on this planet when we die, or even going down below when we die. We want to go up there. That's where I'm looking to go to. So I have forgave all of those that done me wrong. Even my ex-wife, I forgave her. I forgave my ex-girlfriend for them wanting to do me wrong and use me for money. I forgave everybody. You have to forgive. You have to repent. You have to love. You must love each other before you end up here.